whatever. Beauty.
Dang it. What? What?
Alright. I mean, the kebabs are great, but the people. This is what make the food delicious.
We're Rob's Kabobs, and we're a food cart and catering startup. We're just trying to change culture, influence people's lives, and eventually employ people who are refugees in Harrisburg and beyond.
So I remember back in the summer when Mike was telling me about his kebab vision. I honestly laughed at him, thinking this was a really dumb idea. And I still think it's a really dumb idea.
During the fall of 2014, I had the opportunity to study abroad in Kigali, Rwanda. While studying abroad, I was introduced to a guy named Rob through an expat friend of mine. And one day, Rob invited our whole group over for dinner. And after eating that meal at Rob's house, I just had to know how to make these kebabs. So I asked him to teach me. So the next week, I went back to his house, and he taught me the whole process of how he prepares the meat, cuts up the vegetables, and grills these kebabs. And working with Rob just stirred up this passion inside me for cooking, this passion inside me for grilling and bringing people together through food, because that's what Rob loved to do. In the summer before this past fall of 2015, I thought maybe I should just grill kebabs at the soccer games. My roommate had a little propane grill, so I decided to get a little table, set up my grill by the soccer stands, and just start grilling and walking around the stands selling kebabs. And we probably sold 60 kebabs on our first game. Began selling them for $1 when we first started. We were profiting 50 cents on each kebab. Then halfway through the season, we started selling kebabs for $2 and we're profiting $1.50 on each kebab.
The first time that I was selling, we were selling kebabs to all these loyal Messiah College soccer fans in the stands. And there was this one woman in particular that ordered a whole bunch of kebabs. And I couldn't figure out why she had ordered so many. And the reason being so was that she had like all of her kids and a bunch of her kids friends with her at the Messiah game. Just like so captivated by our mission and our story. And that interaction was so cool to me to show that just people really appreciate what we're doing.
The plan from here on out for Rob's Kabobs is split up into 3 phases. Phase 1 is from now until the end of the school year. Phase 2 is from when we win IVC to the end of our time at Messiah. And Phase 3 is after our time at Messiah College.
So much more than a business. It's so much more than just us selling kebabs. It's about us interacting with people, and I think that's one of the main reasons that I'm so in love with this company and everything that it stands for.
It's definitely never been about the money, and it really hasn't been about the kebabs either. It's been more about the people.
So in Colossians chapter 3, the Apostle Paul talks about whatever you do, work heartily as working for the Lord and not for men. And here at Rob's Kabobs, we really try to take that theme of excellence seriously. And in every aspect of preparing meat or just talking to customers, we want to represent the Lord in that. Even though we're not outwardly a Christian company in our name, Rob's Kabobs, we want people to see through our actions that we really are serious about our faith and we really are worshiping God through this.
So in Phase 1, from now until the end of the school year, the focus is on bringing people together, building community, getting buzz about Rob's Kabobs, and perfecting our recipes. We won't be able to sell on campus, but we can still have cookouts, invite people to cookouts, sell t-shirts. We are, however, able to sell at Mechanicsburg Brethren in Christ Youth Group, and we'll be selling kebabs on Sunday nights starting March 20th. Phase 2 of Rob's Kabobs, after we win the IVC, we will have the capital to purchase a food cart and all the necessary licenses to operate that food cart. We'll start selling at Broad Street Market on the weekends in the summertime in Harrisburg, and from there we'll find other spots in Harrisburg where we can build relationships and start selling kebabs at. The focus of Phase 2 is to begin to earn capital to create a sustainable business outside of Messiah College. And finally, Phase 3, depending on our success in Phase 2, we will begin another food cart in Harrisburg and begin employing people who are refugees and people of low income.
People are just waiting. It's just the cool thing on campus that nobody's ever seen before.
Kebabs bring people together very effectively, and through doing that, we're able to influence community and culture.
And everybody's talking about it on campus. Every time I go to talk to one of my friends or anything like that, they're always there and they're always asking me, hey, so what's the latest with Rob's Kabobs? You guys grilling this weekend? You guys gonna be at the soccer game?
Hopefully we inspire people to do things that maybe they just wouldn't have thought of otherwise.
Nobody's ever been brought together by something so unique and special before like Rob's Kabobs.
My first kebab experience, soccer game, delicious kebab. I had a little pineapple and chicken guy, so dang. Probably my first, man. Nothing like your first kebab.
Wow.
Still the dankest dank you've ever eaten.
There you go. Is this
This is the best thing I've ever had in my entire life.
on stage, people? On stage! On stage!